Hey, I wanted to talk to you today about a product I've been using a ton lately by Senegence. It's called BlushSense. I've been using it all the time and I've totally become obsessed with it because it comes in 6 colors and it's super versatile. So you can use this as a blush, you can use it as contouring, highlighting, concealing. You can even use it as lipstick. So I thought what I'd do today is show you a couple of the different ways that you can use BlushSense and tell you all about all 6 of the colors. So BlushSense comes in 6 colors, like I said, and the first one's called Pouty Pink, Chocolate Cherry, Toasted Rose. This is one of my absolute all-time favorites because it looks amazing on everybody. It's a fabulous neutral pink blush. Terracotta. This was my very first BlushSense that I ever tried and I'm obsessed with it. It's this beautiful coral pink and it's super great for the summertime because it's so bright and cheerful and it really warms up your face. Cherry. A little bit of this goes a long way because it's super pigmented. I love it to mix with terracotta, to use on my eyes, and I'll show you a really unique way of using it today. And last but not least, Bronze, which is fantastic for contouring. So let me tell you what I've done to prep my face. So before I did anything, I of course washed my face because you always want to start with a nice clean canvas. And then I applied our Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer, which is fantastic because I have really large pores right here right by my nose, and I don't have the most even skin tone because of my acne and my scarring. And of course I have some expression lines. And so what Silk does is it helps kind of fill that in, so when you go ahead and you put on your foundation and the rest of your makeup, you have a nice smooth canvas to work with. And then I applied the color correcting tinted moisturizer in Light, and I filled in my brows, and that's all I've done so far. I like to show you how you can use all 6 colors of BlushSense and create a fabulous summertime look. So we're going to start with contouring, and for contouring I like to mix Bronze and Chocolate Cherry together. Bronze is super warm, and so if you feel like that doesn't work great on your skin tone, you can kind of neutralize it a little bit with the Chocolate Cherry. And I like them together because they're just the right blend for my skin tone. So I'm just gonna take a little dot of each one, like this, and put it on a palette. Thank you, Evening Moisturizer. And I'm gonna take my stipple brush and I'm just gonna mix them together and see how that's gonna give me the perfect shade for contouring. So I guess the reason I didn't used to like cream blushes and things like that is because I didn't know how to use them correctly. So my favorite tool for them is a stipple brush. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and stipple on a little bit of my contour color. And the stippling helps it kind of diffuse so we can blend it out super great. Now I'm just gonna take a nice big fluffy brush and just buff it out. Okay, and so that's just gonna help still give me some contour, but it's not gonna be a super harsh line or anything like that. Terracotta is my favorite color for blush. I said, like I told you guys, this is the very first color I ever used. So again, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm just gonna put a little dot onto a palette and I'm gonna go ahead and stipple it on. And I'm gonna make sure when I'm applying my blush that I wanna stay on the outside of my iris and above my nose, and I'm just right here on my cheekbone. Okay, and just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines, again, I'm just gonna kind of buff the top. And I'm gonna make sure to blend it down into my contour. And there we go, I have contoured cheeks. So we've used BlushSense alone, we've blended it with 2 shades together, and now I'm gonna show you how to mix it with another Senegence product. That's what's so great about Senegence is because they're all creamy cosmetics, they can all be mixed together. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Pouty Pink. I'm just gonna take a dot of that, and I'm gonna take a dot of Pearlizer. This is great for highlighting, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix those 2 together now. This is gonna give me the perfect shade for under eye concealing. So I'm just gonna dot a little bit on under my eyes, and I'm gonna take my ring finger and I'm just gonna pat it in. And there we go. So now my under eyes are perfectly concealed. They're nice and bright, but I can also use that color in two other ways. So I'm gonna use that same blended color, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply it as a highlighter, and I'm gonna apply it as part of my eyeshadow right on my brow bone. Now I am highlighted, I'm contoured, I've brightened up my face, my under eyes, and I have my blush on. So let me show you how to use BlushSense now as the rest of our eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take Toasted Rose, and I'm going to sweep that across all of my lid. Okay, so you can see that that just gives me a really soft, delicate, light pink color on my lids. Now, to kind of contour my eyes out a little bit, I can either go ahead and use some BlushSense colors like Garnet or Smoked Topaz or Smoked Topaz Shimmer or even Mocha Java Shimmer, or I can go ahead and go back to that first BlushSense color of the two colors that we mixed, the Bronze and the Chocolate Cherry, and use that on the outer corners of my eyes to give my eyes a little bit of shape. And then I can go back with that lighter color, the Pouty Pink and the Pearlizer, and just dot a little bit on the inner corners of my eyes. And there I have a fabulous shadow look, all from using BlushSense. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and apply some eyeliner, and then I'm gonna apply some mascara, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm gonna set my face. Okay, so I put on my mascara and my eyeliner. By the way, I used Onyx for my eyeliner in Shadow Sense and Black Lash Sense for my mascara. So now what I need to do though is go ahead and set my whole face so that it will stay all day. I have oily skin, so that's something that I need to do to ensure that it will last. This is just an extra precaution to make sure that they just really stay sharp and beautiful all day long. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the translucid loose powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set my entire face. Last but not least, I'm also actually gonna set my eyeshadow because I actually kind of have greasy, oily eyelids, and I wanna make sure that my BlushSense stays perfect all day long for my shadow. Voila, now I'm done. But I didn't use one color of BlushSense, and I still don't have anything on my lips. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use Cherry BlushSense as a lip color. Now it's not going to be like LipSense. LipSense is waterproof, kiss-proof, smear-proof. It's going to stay all day long. But what about if you just want like a little light stain on your lips to kind of just make it through the day? BlushSense is perfect for that. It is going to wear off slowly through the day because of talking and drinking and all of those things, but it's going to leave this beautiful bright pink stain on your lips, and you can always touch it up a little bit with maybe some Bougainvillea gloss or some rose gloss. I think that would accent it so beautifully. I can rub my lips together. I can clean up the edges with my fingers because it's not LipSense. It's not going to evaporate onto my lips. And it's actually really soft and smooth texture. So I actually really like it on my lips. I think it's a really beautiful color. So that's how you do a almost full face with using the 6 colors of BlushSense. So I hope this has answered some really great questions for you and got you excited about some of maybe the other Synergist products that you haven't heard about before. And if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. Leave some comments. Don't forget to be beautiful inside and out. Have a gorgeous day, goddesses.